Soldiers, the ceremony will start soon. Open your eyes.
Heavy armor. Wow. Arno really kept them on their toes. Looks like we're crossing a line here. Getting spotted,'s not an option anyway. We'd either get killed or kicked off the island.
The rats are not around Amicia. No rats around Amicia. I can't sense the rats. No rats around Amicia. Come along. Up.
More of them. Sophia, your drink will help you. It won't take long to burn.
Smoke? What's
Come
going
on,
on?
it works.
Hey, the Count wants no soldier inside the sanctuary, all right?
Got it.
Nothing to worry about.
Sophia, can you use your prism? Time to burn some grass.
Hey, what? Where's that smoke coming from?
Works. Come on, it works.
Area clear.
That's a lot of security for a ceremony. That's what a place usually looks like after Arno's passed by. He's a waste of time. And of trust. He wasn't always like that.
That noise could be an intruder. I'll check. I think I heard something. All clear.
Sophia, your drink will help you. Let's capture the light.
That smoke looks odd.
They make it so
Let's
easy.
see.
Come on, it works.
All right, it's almost time. Locking the gate.
that smoke?
They make it so easy. Sophia, your drink will help you. Time to burn some grass.
Hey. Smoke?
Come on, your words.
Nothing. Fine.
Nothing. Again.
Sophia, your present would help. Let's capture the light.
Where's the smoke?
They make it so easy.
Fine. I was wrong again.
We're doing it, my friends. We're getting there. Yes. How do you feel, Hugo?
I feel funny, but good. I'm sure there's something inside the mountain.
I feel it too.
Well, I'm trusting you both. Climb up.
All right.
Everyone, it is almost time.
Gather round, please.
It's the Count and the Countess.
It seems we're right on time. Hugo, look at this.
Is it from the bird?
It's up to you.
I say it is.
Then it would be honored that you wear it. Keep it for when we see it.
Yes. I'll give it back then.
Mind the drop.
We're still waiting for a few latecomers. Feel free to come closer in the meantime.
Latecomers. I'd say that's us.
What are we going to do?
We'll think about it.
Friends and children, today marks the longest day of the year. The light of the summer solstice shines upon us once again.
And yet, in these cold hallways, hidden from the sun, the child of embers still slumbers.
It is time to bring the flame of the Phoenix
The Phoenix.
to his dormant
That's your
embers.
bird.
Thus will we prove that we deserve to care for him. Like mother.
Like father.
Let us pray together before we enter.
Come. What do you think?
Bold, but believable.
Are we dressing up?
Open your mind and heart. It is now time to tell his tale.
So that it is never forgotten.
What do we do?
Let's follow them on our turn and do what they say. They mustn't recognize us. Come on.
Centuries ago, a child was born on this land. His heart was blessed by the sun, from which he inherited the flame that rules everything. And so was born the Child of Fire.
What? His flame shone over the world. He blessed it with his perfume, his laughter, his joy.
Of all places, La Cuna was his home. It became a land of life and peace, a place to heal, to thrive. La Cuna became a cradle of light.
But light tempts evil.
And evil knows no mercy.
Come.
A child on a throne. In an ordered temple.
It's him, the Child of Embers.
Take your place at our sides.
Look, the drawing.
It's the carrier of the macula. That fresco was in Mother's laboratory at home.
Please kneel. Evil found the child inside these very halls. It fed on his fire, weakened it, marked his flesh with coal-black scars. His mother's arms couldn't warm him anymore.
And so his light faded, almost entirely. And the Child of Fire turned into the Child of Embers.
Lord.
A dark era began. Men forgot about him, but we did not. This flame is the last gleam of his light. Our hope. And now, two of you, a woman and a child, will carry it through his night. You. Your heads are bent. Your humility honors you. You will walk his flame through his darkest hours. Take it. You will walk in his steps. Know the cold that bites the flesh, the drowning in the absence of light, the uncertainty. You will see the child die through the eyes of his mother. You will be the victim and the witness. Keep that torch alive at all costs.
The carriers have been chosen. Take your places.
What do we do?
We have to play along. Let's cross.
Go forth and bring him the light. Much depends on it.
This is unreal. Those frescoes. The plague. They think it was caused by the child's death.
So they don't know the macula.
I don't think so. They interpreted all this. They made a god out of the carrier of the macula.
Amicia, the water will put out the torch.
I think it's part of their ritual, drowning in the absence of light.
I'm cold.
It's over. We'll soon warm up.
It was horrible.
But you did it.
I thought I was drowning.
Calm down. You're fine now.
No, I'm scared.
The child is gone.
Just walk. I'm with you.
He's dying in his mother's arms. Evil has won. Centuries pass. Famine, war, and plague descend on us. He dreams of fire reborn.
You are back and your torch is gone. You are not alone anymore.
The child must meet his mother again.
His embers glow in the dark. I am the mother, and I welcome him. Pass it to me. You did well.
The child must rise again.
Hear me, child. I am not barren anymore, for your flame lives in me. I am the mother. Become the phoenix, the child of fire reborn.
Join us. Blow on these flames.
The phoenix. It's the phoenix.
Shh. Yes, I see it.
It's real. Even if it is the order, it's all true.
May the Queen's life reignite his flame.
Hey, look the same. Are you alright? I saw a phoenix on that door, then the crags. You did well. They look busy. Shall we go? This is unbelievable.
No kidding.
A child's throne. He lived here.
They're Child of Embers.
There's no Child of Embers. I told you about the Order. This place belonged to them. And this child on the frescoes? It's the carrier of the Prima Macula.
The Prima Macula. This just gets better and better.
Alchemists call it the first corruption. It awoke in Hugo's blood when he was a baby. It keeps growing inside him.
And it's killing him.
That's what this whole place is about. The advent of a carrier of the macula. The Order gathering around him, studying him, trying to find a solution. And the rats.
Let me guess. Death, war, disease, and famine.
Not only. The rats are... Anyway, they got it all wrong. There's no Child of Embers that will come and save the world. It's a fantasy they crafted to fit their hopes.
All of it sounds like a crazy fantasy to me.
Part of it is true. The part that can save him. The only part that matters. Basilius and Aelia.
Nothing's changed. That water's not magic.
The water? Oh, from the healing pond in your dream. It's like a symbol. Like Mother's alchemic drawings.
Stagnating water is rarely magic.
Hey, come see. That's his throne. And this, I think, is his name.
Basil?
He was a carrier just like you. You're not the only one. That's why you dreamt of all this. Something called you here, and for a good reason. I mean, look at this place. If there's a cure, it has to be here.
And who is Aelia?
It looks like there is more to this place behind here.
Let's keep looking. Come, I'm sure there are extraordinary things waiting. What's all this?
Are we the first to come in here?
Oh, a tent!
You're right. It looks untouched.
Too sacred for them, maybe?
Hey, do you know whose room it is?
It is! It's Basilius's room.
Just imagine. He was living here, playing here, sitting where you sit. Isn't that astonishing?
Yes!
And he loved tents, just like you.
You love tents? Me too.
He had a phoenix.
Yes. Maybe he dreamt the same dream as you. Let's see what else he left us. Look,
That's a lovely horse.
it's your size. Pretty sure he was your age.
Yes.
So that was his bed.
It's beautiful.
This Basilius was treated like a king.
Maybe he was a king.
King Basilius. Look at that. They're people. Important ones, maybe?
Prophets? Are there prophets in the order?
They're villains. I think he shot at them with this ball here.
Makes sense. Boys.
I like this game too.
Come, we've barely started.
Wow.
That's a warrior's room.
Not just any warrior. Look at the shape of the armor.
What of it?
It's a lady's armor.
Oh, Aelia. This is her room, of course. She was his protector.
Protector?
The carrier's personal guard. Like me for Hugo.
She looked strong.
Sword and spears.
Wow, look at the axe too.
I wonder if they were put to use.
They built this place to avoid it. The carrier draws attention.
Valuable tiny creatures.
Look, wax tablets. They're carved.
He drew her. And there, he drew himself with her. He loved her.
It looks like they spent a lot of time together. Just like us.
This is so strange.
It is. Let's keep on. Toys. He was coming here to play with her.
And she let him. She was the best kind of knight.
I would have loved to meet them.
This is crazy.
I feel like I know them. Like Basil could have been my friend.
I know what you mean.
Oh, look.
Huh. That bird again.
Its shape. It's the Order's symbol.
The phoenix is the Order. It's just that.
Sorry, boy.
But no.
That explains why it stands above the child on their frescoes.
They thought they were better than him. They didn't care about him.
It doesn't change why we're here. Come, let's finish this first, right? I'll be damned.
What's this now?
An alchemy laboratory.
Can we go back now?
But it looks exactly like what you're searching for, no?
Yes, but
No, you're right. Look for anything that could lead to an elixir. A potion, like books, drawings, maybe raw materials.
On it.
That. Oh, I don't even know what it's used for. Come on, give me something.
There's nothing much. Oh,
A phoenix. Look for a phoenix. What were they making in these things? Lord, give me something, please. This is all centuries old. What do you expect? Empty. No! What the hell?
hey! Quieter. We'll find something.
Sorry. Lucas would know. He would. This is Hugo.
I think the little
Did you
one
find
needs
something?
you, Amicia.
this
Yes.
table. They put him on it.
Wait, I'm coming. Hey, something's wrong?
I'm sure they hurt him too.
Hey, I know things aren't turning out the way you expected, but
Nothing ever changes, Amicia.
but Aelia wouldn't let them hurt him, right?
You let Verdun.
No, I tried to stop it, but
I know. You tried. Sorry.
Sophia? Where are you?
Upstairs.
How did you get there?
Look behind the curtains.
Come on, Hugo.
What is this?
No door. Some sort of observation hallway? What have you found?
Your alchemist library. Looks like they were observing the child from here.
Like he was in a cage.
We're right above the laboratory table.
It's wrong.
Imagine these bastards standing there, looking at him.
We have to focus on what they learned.
I may have a lead.
Any mention of a cure?
No, but they took other notes.
What is it?
Your alchemists wrote down everything that happened to the carrier. It's sorted by date. The last entry was in the year 541.
541? What does it say?
I haven't studied Latin since the convent, but it talks about Basilius. And, Aelia Dragus, his protector.
It really did all happen. They were just like us.
What happened to them?
The Order took away the carrier from her. She rebelled and was arrested close to a round tower. They took her to a capella, a chapel, inside a fort.
And Basilius, where is he?
It doesn't say.
Well, we have something to go on. A fort, a round tower.
They're coming.
We're lucky they didn't come sooner.
Yes, let's get out of here fast.
Through there.
Risky, but the water will help.
Let's try.
The water.
Careful, it's a big gap.
May this putrid water seal our determination.
To stand by your side, day and night.
I feel your sickness.
I share your pain.
We will protect you.
We will care for you.
I am the father. I am waiting for you.
I am the mother. I am waiting for you. Join us. Whenever you feel ready, we are.
How can they stand in that water? They look so eager to have this child. It's sad they're so wrong.
Just like me. They still don't know they're wrong yet. They'll be sad.
Hugo, these things you dreamt of, they existed. You just couldn't know what they really meant.
It meant things would be easy and nice.
It doesn't mean things won't get better.
Are you sure?
Your dream showed us another truth. But it is a truth. We can still use it to change everything.
Maybe.
We're almost there. Wow, that's pretty unpleasant.
I wish you could have seen my dream. At first it was scary, but you would have seen the flowers.
Keep talking about it, please.
The tree smelled so nice. It had branches like hair. It looked so gentle.
Go on.
And the water, it felt like it could clean anything. Not like this one.
That's nice, Hugo.
Bloody nice.
There.
That was... Spend a full week at sea with my crew. Changes your notion of stench forever. That was enough for me.
Let's go to that fort. Hugo?
There was no fort in my dream.
Maybe, but your dream put us on the right track. Look at all we've learned. Now we just have to find out the rest.
Don't you want to know what happened to that Aelia? And your ancestor?
It's going to be all right.
Can we take these stinky clothes off now?
Yes, we should. All right. Like nothing happened.
We're good. Especially you. You're the sneakiest child I've ever met.
Look, if there's no fort in your dream, then we'll look for the round tower, all right?
All right.
And maybe they decorated the island even more.
So, that was... I don't even know what that was.
Me neither. But we have a lead.
Pragmatic. I like that. Why not check that map again, unless you know where that tower is?
Why not? That was quite something. But I still can't believe you went to a convent.
My mother came from a wealthy family. They weren't exactly pleased when they found out my father was a smuggler, so off to a convent I went to cleanse me of his sins.
It wasn't very effective, it seems.
I'd rather be a sinner and be free. So I escaped, I joined my father, and...
We must be careful. If my dream was wrong, more things can be wrong.
Hey, look around you. It's fine. We're centuries later, right?
She's right. We're with you. I know this. Lucas!
On this brighter day, we celebrate the child of embers with our life, our joy, and the unity of the bond we all share with the mother. May the light of our souls wake the child from his deep slumber. May it lead him to our countess, brightest among the brightest souls, and make her heart complete. This may be the first day of a new era. Celebrate it!
Here we are. Looks like the real festivities have begun.
Let's pass through here. It'll be nice.
They still look happy.
Blessed be the child! Blessed be the mother!
Blessed be the days when he'll come back!
Look at them. They sure know how to celebrate.
What if they knew the truth?
They don't need it. And we don't need them to know.
I wish I was like them.
You just need to bounce back from this.
How do you do that?
You... think of something else.
Climb first.
All right.
Come on. Up.
Yes.
Mind the drop. Let's see what's inside. Let's see what can be done. That's our tower over there, right?
Well, a piece of it at least.
Everything is so old here. How can there be anything that helps?
There will be. The past never dies, Hugo. Visions of it traveled through your dream, didn't they?
And that sanctuary still had a lot to tell.
We'll find something in that chapel. almost there.
Hugo, wait. Would my knight conquer that tower for me?
What?
I want to see how you charge it. Claim it for me. Go!
Yes!
Stay in sight!
Yes! Thanks. It's a bit hard for him.
I wanted to ask you, are you sure about all this? It seems like a heavy burden for him.
I know. And it is. That's why we're doing this.
Listen, we may not know each other well, but you're chasing ghosts. Ghosts that scare him.
We've gone through hell, Sophia. You can't imagine.
I can't. The question is, does he need more?
We have nothing else.
I believe you. Fine.
You're so slow.
Hey, be nice to old people.
You're not that old.
So is that tower ours yet?
No, the door is locked.
Locked from the other side.
Time to take a little look around?
Here!
So looks like we're conquering.
I didn't tell you, but Hugo is king, and I'm captain of his guard.
So you rule this thing?
But you can be my smuggler.
A royal contract. I'm honored.
Don't forget we still have a real fort to conquer.
Ah, right. The fort and its chapel.
Through here. Follow me. We need to jump down.
Very well.
I think that's it. Ready to go?
Yes. Let's get going. There it is. Let's hope this fort isn't as crowded as their sanctuary.
It surely doesn't sound as appealing.
I don't think the Count and Countess dug into the Order's writings. They must have considered the place too sacred.
There is only one way to find out.
Yes. Let's move. What's going on?
There's a storm coming.
How can you tell?
Trust me. He's sad. All this because of a dream.
When's the last time a dream meant everything to you?
The day I stopped being a child. Hey, that's a pretty flower.
You want it?
Of course. There was a time when I was the one getting the flower. Time passes, sweetheart. They grow up.
All right, let's get to this fort, quickly.
We could stay here. I like it here.
Staying here won't help you, Hugo. We must move. Plus, there's a storm coming.
So, Hugo, you ever offered a flower to a lady your age?
No, I prefer feathers now.
Ah, moving on to something more exciting. Flowers, feathers.
Feathers are better.
Why?
Because they make you fly.
I get it.
Well, don't fly away right now, please.
Small problem here.
How are we going to cross?
Let's see down there.
Worm-eaten.
Don't get so close.
That bridge looks about to collapse.
Let's see if we can finish it.
There's a rope and a grapple on this pole.
Maybe with my crossbow? Yes!
Is it going to work?
Hopefully. Well, it worked.
Golden staircase up.
Will it hold?
Just don't jump on it. Climb up.
Wow, look at that view.
Beautiful. You're missing the sea already?
Not yet, but it will come back.
But you're not leaving now, right?
No, not until I've repaid my debt to your sister.
What?
She didn't tell you. She saved my life.
Oh, well.
I'm glad she did.
Well, me too.
Oh, look.
There's our fort.
It's big. It's scary.
That building on the left. It looks like our chapel, no?
I think, yes.
Perfect. Let's keep following the coastline.
This boat looks very, very old.
Yes. Who knows what story lies behind it?
What happens to people when their boat breaks like this?
Some survive. Some are taken by the sea and sleep forever, cradled by the waves.
Nice way to put it.
Then they become crab food.
Ew!
Thank you, Sophia.
Anytime.
Amicia, there's blood.
Oh
A body.
What?
He's chained up.
We have to go back.
No, we need to get to that chapel.
Amicia, we've got a dead man here.
We'll be careful.
We need to be.
Let's go. Up we go.
All right.
Don't run here, my friend!
What?
Enjoy your freedom!
Another one. Shh, quiet. What the hell? He's right above us.
Them bastards make me sweat!
Where is it? Don't know. Stay low. There's more.
I got that one. The others ran away.
Shit!
Keep watch in case they come back to try and free the rest. I'll take this one back.
Understood.
The others.
Let me go, pig!
Oh, I will. Soon. I want quiet. Kill any trespassers.
Damn it. Who are they? I'd say the slavers by the looks of it.
The slavers?
They capture people and sell them like animals.
Really?
But that won't stop us. No. Oh. I think...
You made a mistake! Come in here! How dare you!
Bastard. Amicia? Yes, I'm here.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine, but they're prepared to kill. Let's not waste time. Damn.
I hope Milo's right. Can't lose any more men.
It's worth it. We've trusted him this far.
Fire! Search the area. Leave it to me.
It's broken. We'll find another way. Sophia, your present would help. Time to burn some grass.
What now?
So, you know, they're over here! Move quick! Come with me! We've got intruders! Intruders here! They went in! Help me stop them! Over here! Over!
They're coming!
Amicia!
It's broken. We'll find another way. must find a path to the fort.
Milo's plan's scaring the shit out of me. We're meddling with things we can't control.
I know. But if it's the price of bringing down the Count, I'll pay.
The Count doesn't know they want to hurt him.
He knows how these people work.
Huh?
Sophia, your prison would help. Let's capture the light.
We've got company! Help me! I'm sure it's them. Someone's hiding in the area! Start
Must have
looking!
imagined it.
Sophia, can you use your prism? Time to burn some grass.
They must have something to do with this. Yeah, I know you're still here. I'll find you.
Sophia, your prism would help. Let's capture the light.
But why are there slavers? Why here?
They're everywhere. Murderers, traitors. You know these people exist, Hugo.
Yes.
Maybe that. No doubt.
You see that? They barricaded the temple door. There should be a way to open it.
Yes, leave it here.
Can't get my hands on you.
Waste of time.
No rats around Amicia.
I reckon your crossbow could get us inside the temple. We'd need to find your rope. How many are there? Could be a lot. Milo's a big fish.
Could be they're hiding over there.
Up there. I'll try.
That's two. I know. And I don't want to know, Sophia. All right. Do what you have to.
Could be hiding anywhere.
Hey, you're right. So, you're hiding over there.
Jump gently.
I will do my best.
Killers around. They must be around. I know you want
catch you!
Could be there's a rope on one of those roofs. That's all we'd need to get inside the temple. Good advice.
They're behind all of this. Join me! Stop these intruders! Take that and die!
Where are you? Show yourselves!
Of course. There's another rope here.
Well spotted. That's all.
Let's see what's inside.
Prepare for some noise.
Hey you, back up!
Come along. Up. I'll try. Slavers don't get arrested by soldiers.
No.
Why? It's horrible.
A lot can happen when there's quiet.
Let's go before more come.
Yes. Sophia, your drink will help you. Time to burn some grass.
Don't worry,
They must have something to do with this.
Be cautious with the drop. I will do my best.
You're hiding over there.
Yes. Good work.
we safe?
I think. For now.
For now.
I know. That door looks like it's been stuck for a long time.
Then we'll have to unstick it. It won't budge.
Yes, we'll need a big push.
Let's see what this does.
It lifts the chandelier. A big one.
It looks heavy.
That chain seems like it's holding.
Hopefully no one heard that.
Amicia, why are there slavers? Why here?
It's just bad luck. Come on, up.
Not only, they let them come here.
So, we've got a rope here. I need your help, Sophia.
My pleasure.
I'm pulling. Go on.
It's crazy.
Loud indeed. We should move.
Agreed. The fort's ahead. Good.
Why didn't my dream show the slavers to me?
Dreams rarely show the whole truth.
But it lied to me. To bring me here. We were supposed to be healed.
What dreams don't give, we can take, Hugo.
It's exhausting, but it's life.
All right, let's get to work. Much better.
It's all right. It will be over soon. To hell with this shit. You got a problem, Diaz? Well, these things come out of the ground to eat us. Our slaves escape. And now what? You're wasting what remains for that mad countess? Wrong! We're not working for her anymore. It's all in a fresco. The rats announce the coming of a child. And you've seen how hungry they are. So it's simple. We please them, we please the child. We buy ourselves a seat next to his throne. Then the Count will bow before us. And the world will follow. So tell me, how many of us will feed the rats before we see your child? You have so little faith. But you keep backing Anyone else? Fine. Let's begin. The blood will show the child the way to the chapel. Dear Diaz here has the honor of starting it.
Goddamn maniacs. We have to help them.
It's already too late.
I'll stop them. What are you doing? Wanted to quicker than you!
You don't attack people by yourself! You listen to me and do as I say. Is that clear?
I don't care! They're all dead now anyway!
Hugo!
What the hell?
Hugo, listen! Hugo! What was that? This is madness. You never said what? Oh, by the way, my brother controls rats and gets them to eat people. You'd have run away. And I didn't want you to. It was wrong, yes. But I thought this place would give us a chance. I thought you wouldn't have to see us like this.
Just go talk to him. I need some time.
I understand. Hugo. I know you're upset. And I know you wanted to help. But killing people, even bad people...
They're just like the Inquisition. Like Rodan. They do whatever they want to other people.
And sometimes they force us to act, yes. But just let me take that decision, please.
All this? It's not fair.
I know. It will stop once we find out how to heal you. Come here. I think we owe Sophia an apology.
Sophia? I'm sorry.
I am too.
Yeah. Well, let's just walk.
Are you all right?
Letting it sink in.
Yes.
Rats.
Yes.
No!
Milo's work.
He said the blood would show the child the way to the chapel.
So there's something there.
I'm scared of what it is.
What's over there? I think I found something. Climb up.
Yes.
Lord, they use this tree to chain up slaves.
That's what they do.
Look,
Is it?
a ragdoll.
There was a child here. Charming.
A child slave. That's possible? It's not, is it?
I'm sorry.
They took their doll away.
You should put it back.
They couldn't even bring it with them.
But maybe they escaped. That's what's most important.
Yes.
Come, Hugo, let's leave. Careful with the drop here.
Bricks! How long do we need to keep these bodies hanging?
Stay low.
Until the rats come back, and the trial follows. Oh, it could take forever. No, this time's the one. The rats are here. That never happened in all the years before. Milo's doing whatever it takes to get there, and he's right.
Madness. Let's focus on Alia and that chapel.
Poor girl didn't have much of a brighter future.